As an entrepreneur or a business person, let's say in a bid for you to make more sales or to create more awareness about your products, what you sell, I mean, you have probably just finished up with an exhibition for your business or your products. And by so doing, you have been able to gather a traffic of people who are interested in your products. Thousands of people registered who have dropped their WhatsApp number for you to enlighten them about your product. Something more like an orientation. And like we all know it, WhatsApp cannot accommodate more than 512 people in a group per time. Let's say, for example, you have like 2,000 lists to orientate about your product, and the means of communication is WhatsApp. So now the question is, would you now start teaching or orientating people on different groups simultaneously by copying and pasting or by forwarding when you can actually set up automation? And moreover, in this video, I talked about setting up autoresponder for your business. I'm here to tell you that, let's say you have like 2,000 people, you can actually teach in all four groups at the same time. Yes, you heard me right. At the same time with your autoresponder. And if you follow through to this video, you'll be able to understand how to do that because I'll be explaining with two case studies. So you choose the one that is applicable to your business. Hello, my name is Festus Adeyemi, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to train, teach, enlighten, or as the case may be, on different groups at the same time using your automation. In this case, using your software called Autoresponder. If you're excited about this, please click on the like button, and if you are new to this channel, click on the subscribe button as well as the bell icon beside the subscribe button so that whenever I release a fresh video, you'll be the first to get to know about it. So let's get started. For case number one, this is a case where you want to teach in different groups for the same purpose. Let's say, for example, I have a class called WhatsBot class, maybe WhatsApp automation class, for example, and I have more than 2,000 or 15 or 1,000 students to teach at the same time. I have to create nothing less than 2 to 3 to 4 groups. So and I'm expected to teach them the same thing simultaneously. So this is a case of me teaching different groups for the same purpose. To achieve that, for each of the case studies, you need somebody more like a class rep or a co-admin on each of the groups. It might be the same person, it might be different person that will serve more like your admin. So that person will be very instrumental to the success of this group. In my own case here, in both case studies, I'm actually my own admin. Yes, you don't necessarily have to use someone else to be your admin. It can be your admin, but just two different accounts. So my second account is serving as my class rep or admin as the case may be. So all you need is for your admin to drop a trigger message per day or per time you want to start teaching or start enlightening or start training as the case may be, which will trigger your autoresponder to start teaching in each of the groups. It's just as simple as so. Let's get started.
Different groups for a particular purpose. Let me go back to my WhatsApp, my main WhatsApp. Look at these groups, for example. I have them for the same purpose. You understand? Festech WhatsBots. So I made demo 1, demo 2, and demo 3 for the purpose of this class. So I'm all actually using them for the same purpose. That's WhatsBots. So that means I need to send in the same content into each of the groups. So that's model 1. This is my own trigger word. If you look at this, your trigger word can be anything, but just make sure it is as personalized as possible so that you won't be automating something else. So like look at this now, my own personalized message to trigger the teaching per day is it's day 1 of Festech WhatsApp automation class. Let's welcome Festus Oladiti as the class begins now. So the way I've done it now, this is for day 1 for this particular class. All what I'll be teaching in that class. Hi, welcome to day 1. In today's class, we will be talking about WhatsApp marketing. So look at slide 2. Anyone who wants to make money on WhatsApp must understand, and it goes like that. I've broken it down into slides. Can you see those lines you are seeing are telling you that that's how it's going to respond in WhatsApp too. This one will send first. Each of them with this line you see, this is a group, this is a particular conversation. The next line too serves as another conversation. So, and it goes like that. It depends on how you want to. Even if you like, if you want all this to be in one conversation, you don't have to break them. But just to make it easier, I decided to break them down. So that's just the way it is. And how do I create those series? So it's just simple. You just scroll down. I've done a lot, so I need to scroll down a lot. Yes, it's just by simply pressing this plus button here. Once you have entered content for a particular conversation, let's say this conversation, you want to add another conversation, just press the plus button. You can see, and you type whatever you want to, or you would have, or probably you have done it in Notepad. You just copy and paste.
Please note that you are not expected to flood people's group because WhatsApp frowns against flooding. So you need to be careful when you are using the autoresponder, and that is the importance of delay in seconds. You need to activate delay in seconds in such a way that you will not be flooding those groups at the same time, because WhatsApp algorithm is designed to automatically ban your account if they found you to have been flooding people's DM or group, as the case may be. So you need to pay attention to the importance of delay in seconds as applied to the two cases here in autoresponder. It's very, very important. Let's continue.
Then talking about this delay in seconds. Now, this delay in seconds is what determines the interval with which each of those conversations will be dropping in the group. So I made this one 60 seconds. Let me bring it down to 30 seconds. So then this other one, let me explain the difference between this delay in seconds for multiple replies and this delay in second is that this first one is the delay in seconds between each chat you send. Just like that means the delay in seconds between this particular chat here that contains from here to here and this particular chat. So that's the meaning of this 30 seconds. That means once this particular one drops from that, starting from that being said to this link here, it will hold on for 30 seconds before it will start sending this classwork, study the video and the likes. You understand? And this other delay is for how long you want your autoresponder to delay before it starts responding to the trigger word up here. That means if you leave that second option delay, if you leave it as 0, that means immediately the person drops that trigger word, the automation will take over. But I intentionally made mine to hold on for 2 seconds before it starts teaching. Take note of this. Look at this. You see that I ticked on groups. I can decide to tick on individual. That's if those conversations I want it to be between me and a particular person. But in this case, we are talking about teaching in groups, so that's why I've chosen groups. I can decide to tick on both if I want it to happen to both groups or individual, but as applied to this particular scenario, I only need it for group. So that is just that about teaching in multiple groups for now. I can say about that. So let's go and practicalize it. So you see, let's go to my WhatsApp. Like I said I have my second WhatsApp account as my own course rep. So this is my main WhatsApp account, like you can see. So let me go to the other one so that it will trigger my autoresponder. So let me go back to autoresponder. I want to copy that trigger word. I want to copy the trigger word. Copy. The trigger word. So I'll just drop it here. Maybe in one of the group. Paste. Send. And all I'll just do is to forward the trigger word to the other groups too. So I'll just forward it to the other groups. So I forwarded it to other groups. So let's go back. You can see it has triggered it already under 2 seconds. So I'm back to my account now. Look at it. I've started teaching. Can you see that? Just wait for it. That's the first conversation. The second one will drop in 30 seconds. Third one will drop in 30 seconds. So that's the way it goes till you finish teaching that particular class or that particular day. Let's wait for the next. Can you see the second conversation is dropping? It will drop in other groups. So I sent to this first group before the other two. Can you see that? So that's how you teach in multiple groups. So if you have like 40 groups, 30 groups, 20 groups, the same way I've done it now, once you send the trigger word, everything you want to teach them for that day will start dropping. Can you see? Let me open this one now. The first thing once my course rep dropped this, you can see it's still teaching, it's still sending in. Hi, welcome to day one. Second conversation dropped. Third one just dropped now. Wait for it. Fourth one will drop in 30 seconds. Wait for it. Can you see? In another 30 seconds, the next conversation will drop. Wait for it. In another few seconds, it will drop. Can you see? So that's how it will keep dropping till it drops the last conversation as I've determined in automation. So that's how you teach in multiple groups. This is based on the model of teaching in multiple groups for the same purpose.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to click on the like button and go to the comment section, type the word automated training in order to enable YouTube algorithm to show this video to more people who have been looking for how to go about this. So let's continue. We'll be moving on to the case study number 2, and in this case study number 2 is the case of you teaching in different groups for different purposes. Let's say, for example, in my own case study number 2 here, I have a class called WhatsApp automation class, or WhatsBot, and I also have a class called video creation class. And people ask me, how do I set up different classes at the same time? More like class 1 is starting by 8 p.m. Class 2 is also running at 8 p.m. So this is just the secret. Now you can be training on different groups for different purposes. It's just as simple as this. So let's just get started. Let me show you how I've been able to implement that.
Different groups for different purposes. Let's say you have series of classes. You have a class for video content creation, you have one for WhatsApp automation, you have one for graphics, you have one for CV design, and so on and so forth. And it is you no longer have to worry about placing them in different time. Like maybe your WhatsApp automation class will be slated for 8 p.m. while the graphics will be slated for 10 p.m. But now you can decide to run them simultaneously. So in this particular video, I will show you how to run different classes for different purposes. Now let's dive in. I'm on my autoresponder app already. So let's say this particular rule, let me open it, is for WhatsApp automation class. So let's say, for example, today is your first day in a particular batch of WhatsApp automation class. You just started today. And so let's say it's day 1 of First Tech WhatsApp automation class. You have already entered everything you want to teach them for the day. Like what I have here. You've already entered everything you want to teach them for the day. So you would have done the same thing for other classes too. Like other different classes you want to teach. So let's say, for example, your second class is like mine here, video content creation class. You see, this one is saying it's day 2 of First Tech video content creation class. Now in this case, for WhatsApp automation class, I just started today, and in the case of video content creation class, I started yesterday, and I'm running the same class at the same time. So you would have done for each of the classes. Look at the content for the video content creation class and blah blah blah. So the same thing, the same model is what applies. The trigger message, you can see the trigger message for this particular class. So what I will just use, you're still using the course rep rule, still using the course rep concept. So I'll just go to either have a course rep who will be sending, let's say for Google, for this video content class, you have a course rep for that. For WhatsApp automation class, you have a course rep for it. So you would have instructed them on what they will be dropping per day, that which is just this, changing the day, just as you would have set it in your autoresponder here. So let me just go. In my own case, I will be using my second account as my course rep. So let me go to my second account now, my second WhatsApp account. So let's say this is an example of my video class, and this is an example of one of my WhatsApp automation class. So my course rep comes here, my course rep for the WhatsApp automation class at the same time comes here to drop the automation, the trigger message for the one of WhatsApp automation class. It drops it and it goes to video class too, and it drops the trigger message for, sorry, I didn't copy the trigger message for video class. Let me quickly go and do that. Sorry. So let me quickly copy that. So we'll just go to the video class and drop the message too, the trigger message too for the video class. This is the 2. So can you see that? Let me go back to my main. He has dropped it. Let me go back to my main class, to my main WhatsApp. Okay, you can see the trigger, the training for day 1 now in the WhatsApp class has started. The trigger message, the training for day 2 in the video class first. I look at the video class now. Hi class, welcome to day 2 of video content creation class. Can you see? I'm teaching already in the video class, and at the same time go to WhatsApp bot class too. I'm already teaching there too. You understand? So this is just how you teach in different groups using your WhatsApp automation.
If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to click on the like button, and if you have any other suggestion, any other question that's related to this particular video here, just drop it in the comment section. And if you have any suggestions for me, there's a particular thing you want me to do a video on, myself or my team will attend to it as soon as we get your comments. And if you've not really known how to set up your autoresponder, here in this video I discussed on how to set up your autoresponder. Alright, we have come to the end of this class.